Good evening, everyone. I know there are a lot of excellent drinks and great food. I'm just wondering if we can get your attention for just a few moments because I want to introduce you to some really special people up here. I knew I was going to get a good shisher in the crowd there somewhere. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Alicia Vitarelli from 6ABC, and tonight we're here to talk about something that is very personal to us here at the station, and also something that there's a major reason to bring everybody into this room because Castleman disease is very rare, but there's also very little known about it. So tonight is about research. It's for a quest for a cure, and the stories that you're going to hear are pretty remarkable. David Fajgenbaum brought us all here together tonight, and we were just talking about the fact that 5 years ago, he was read his last rites. 5 years ago in November. And 5 years later, we stand here together to raise money, to join together as a community, and to support one another. You're also going to meet a very special little 4-year-old girl who is also up against the very same diagnosis. So we're here together to learn more about it, but also to find out how we can find a cure in the future. And so for something like this, it takes a community, it takes a village, and it takes a voice. Because diseases like this don't get the big fundraisers, they don't get the big galas yet. It starts with something like this, all of these beautiful, generous, and fabulous people in one room, and then it becomes the bigger voice. And that's when you can raise the money that we really need to be able to find a cure. So I have to refer to my notes because without teleprompter, I cannot possibly get you David's entire bio here because it's very impressive and he's a pretty impressive guy. So David Fajgenbaum is the co-founder and the executive director of CBCN, we know, but he is also an assistant professor of medicine and hematology and oncology at the University of Pennsylvania at UPenn, and also an associate director of the Penn Orphan Disease Center. He also co-founded another nonprofit organization, National Students of AMF, 10 years ago to support grieving college students, and he has also received degrees from the following university: a Bachelor in Science from Georgetown University, Master's in Public Health from Oxford University, a medical degree from the University of Pennsylvania, and an MBA from the Wharton School, and he was also recently recognized as one of Forbes magazine's 30 under 30, which is a very impressive distinction. And the thing that makes this so interesting is that somebody in the medical field, he's a researcher and he's also a patient, which is the most compelling part about this because he is studying to learn more about how we can find a cure, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his journey. David.
Thank you so much, Alicia, and thank you guys all so much for being here tonight. It is so incredible for me to stand here and look out on 200 people that have come here for Castleman disease. When I was diagnosed 5 years ago, I had never heard about it, and I was a medical student, and to think that we've got 200 of you here is just incredible. I want to start out by thanking a number of really special and important groups. First, I want to thank Janssen Pharmaceuticals and also the Horsley family, our two title sponsors for this evening. I also want to thank each of the incredible sponsors who have helped to make this evening possible and who are helping to fund essential Castleman disease research. I really need to thank my wife, Caitlin, who's the event co-chair. And I also really need to thank my mother-in-law, Patty, who has also done an incredible job, along with Mary Zaccato, Molly, and also Maria Zaccato, have just done an incredible job making this night a reality. So thank you guys so much. And we wouldn't be here and we wouldn't have made all the progress we have if it wasn't for our incredible CBCN leadership team. So I'd like for all CBCN leadership team members to raise your hand, and I want to give you guys a round of applause. Now, one of the reasons we decided to do the gala this evening is because we organized a meeting for this weekend to establish an international diagnostic criteria for Castleman disease. And we brought in the 20 top experts from around the world who are here in Philadelphia, all here tonight. So I'd love for you all to raise your hand, and I want to thank you all for coming all the way from New Zealand, Japan, France. And lastly, I want to send a special thank you to the patients and their loved ones who have come here tonight. Of course, that includes my incredible family who's here tonight, Katie's family, the Opaskis who are in the back of the room, Penny Garima and her family, Raj's family, and Chris's family is also here. So thank you guys all for being here.